Hello everybody, and welcome back to the HDR Draft League. It's going to be round 4, I believe. We're going to get this thing started in just a second. We are on Unadilla. Funnily enough, I was just about an hour from here. And we are riding the MX-1 Classic 2-strokes. Seems like just about everybody is going to be on the Kawasaki except for K-Dubs. What's going on, Zaps? What's going on, Mubadissy? Appreciate you guys stopping in. And I do hope I fixed the issues from last week. So hopefully everything should be good to go, no problems. Everything looks fine on my end, so if there's anything funky looking on your guys' end, please do let me know. Let me do double check that my microphone is the right one. Yep. Alrighty, so we got about a minute, so we're going to get this thing started. I know we had some custom bikes. There's a Rito. He's using one that he's used before. Look at that funky helmet he's got going on. Just having a seizure in the back of Ray Dog right now. A couple people running the Spitfire kits. The lone Honda right here. I don't know where the pits are at on this track. Let's see if we can't find some people here or there. Holy crap. Huge lag spike. There we go. There's the pits. When am I going to go to SCMX? What track is that? Where's it located? I haven't heard of that, but I'm not opposed to checking new stuff out. Where are you at, Mudcat? There's a start straight. Hello? There we go. Oh, you're in the pit now. I'll take a look at you on the gate. Once you do get on the gate, got a new controller now. So, hopefully y'all won't be getting the twitchiness of the other controller. There he is, there's Mudcat. A-Stars kit on. So handsome. Matching boots. Snoop Dogg on the back. It's not Snoop Dogg, it's Snoopy. Motorsport.com? Is that? No, oh no, Motoculture on the elbow. It's interesting. Looking good. It's like Girl Scout Motorsports. Eagle Scout. Goodbye, Girl Scout Mudcat. Oh my god, excuse me. Thank you to Gleebert. Hopefully we'll get this thing going. SCMX is about 3.5 hours away from County Line. Well, I am about 2 hours 40 minutes from County Line. So, I assume you mean it's past that for me. So unless I can get an overnight trip, the likelihood of me going there is slim to none. On a regular basis, at least. But I do want to try out some new tracks. Stuff's kind of up in the air right now, because if you get a whole shot, can you get 5 Dara? Yeah. You can earn 5 Dara other ways, too. K-Dub's on the 1998 CR. It's interesting. 1997 looks significantly better. Big Red with his kit. But it appears that our revs are about to be up. 15-second card going up right now. Batesburg, Leesville. Yeah, I've never been there. I've been up north a lot, but I haven't been south much. Our revs are up. And our gates are down. Holy crap. Backflips off the start. Zarito, no way you just did that. But we got Grissom flying out of the gate. He just left everybody in the dust from the get-go. Big Red, Ray Dog, 818, Mudcat with a really good start. Grissom's going to hold on to it. No one dived for it in that corner. He's going to push away, but 818 is all over Big Red. Ray Dog, oh my god, whips into 818. I thought 818 was going to go over the bars, but Ray Dog goes down. Ooh, 818 gets a little bit crossroad. I thought he was going to go down there. He's able to keep it up. Battle for your top 3 right here on the screen. Grissom has walked away with it pretty significantly so far. About a 2 or 3 second lead on these guys. Big Red with a small mistake. See if 818 is able to capitalize on it in the next corner. No, he is not. He takes the same line. They both kind of faded the outside just then. This is a pretty good spot for Grissom to be in. All he has to do is hold on to it and try not to get caught up to. Both electing to take the outside there. 818 into the grass a little bit. That might have constituted a cut, but Big Red's going to get past him. All these guys going for these outside lines. These 2-strokes have a lot of power, these 250 2-strokes do. I know a lot of these guys primarily ride on 254 strokes, so going from that to this is a pretty significant change that they got to be aware of. And I do hear a bike to the left. Who is that coming up behind him? I'm going to say this is Missile Gaming. Oh, 818 with a mistake. Missile had a small mistake. But he's catching up now into the battle. Ooh, 818 goes off the track. That is not a good spot to do so at. He's probably going to get a cut or two. As Grissom has made a mistake. Big Red gets past him. Grissom's going to try to go around the outside. Kind of touches him. Grissom gets the lead back. See if he's going to be able to make it stick within these next couple corners. We do have 20 minutes plus 2, I believe. And we got Missile Gaming flying up, looking to get into this battle for the lead. As he's sitting in third right now. Big Red makes a mistake. Missile's able to get past him. 818's right there. Big Red with another mistake. Grissom's walked away with it a little bit again. Looks like Big Red let 818 by. Maybe just made a small mistake and had to check up for a second to get his bearings. But just behind him is Trello. Who's doing pretty decent in this Moto 1. Sitting in third right now. In position. And it looks like we do have some cuts on some of these guys. So something we're going to have to keep in mind as this race goes on is the cuts. We got a 4-way battle right now for second place. Misael. Misael, is it like a kind of like Arabic a little bit, where you kind of got to throw a? I mean, it's still missile, a little bit, something like that. Just call him M. English ain't my first language. Yeah, Misael. I think is that correct? Please tell me if I'm wrong or not. I don't want to sound like a bone. But he's still sitting in second place, but he's must have a significant amount of cuts because second place on the track, but sitting in fifth place, actual position-wise. And he's got a bunch of angry bees behind him that want to take that position away. He's got to get significantly further ahead to really make that stick. Ooh, Big Red goes off the track. It's a good thing that that tunnel was... He was able to phase through that tunnel, otherwise that would have been bad for him. So Trollo's still working on 818. Looks like he got a little bit scared there. Thought 818 might fade to the outside. It's a little bit off balance. Keep an eye on these guys right now in our scoreboard on the left side of the screen, but I want to take a gander at this Honda, who is right here on the track. Game won't load, so you're doing the admin. Aww. The occasional MX bikes just messing up for no reason. Miss you, Gleebert. Love you. But K-Dub's one and only Honda on the track, and usually if you see an outlier trying to look fresh and trying to really like stand out with a different color bike, in races past they've been at the bottom. K-Dubs does not care. Letting that Screaming Eagle eat. As a man named Jimmy Albertson once said. And he's looking good on it. I say as he gets the overjump. So does Hochi. Oh my god. Q's going to thread the needle between the two of them. And to take away that 6th place position. See if we can't catch back up with our leaders. See how they're doing right now. We got 818 still right there. Trollo right there as well. And Misael still sitting in 2nd place on the track position. But like I said, with the cuts, he's saying he's in 3rd. Grissom still doing very well out front. 5-second gap over Trollo. Looks like Misael has gotten a big enough gap to where the cuts are not going to matter anymore. But that's a pretty big gap that he's going to have to hold on to really be able to make it stick. Now I want to see where these battles are at. Who do we have right here? We got K-Dubs and Q, who we saw earlier. But I think I see a battle right here. Got Slow and Raydog right on top of each other just about. Slow goes for the inside, tries to shut down Raydog, but Raydog gets a better drive right here, going up the face of that jump. Raydog was traded to Team 1 12 minutes before qualifying. Oh, man. It's quick changes happening. I can determine how everything will turn out. Ooh, Slow. Slow almost made a mistake right there, but he was able to hold on to it. Raydog goes off the track just a little bit. Slow's going to have the inside. Ooh, side by side. They touch over the jump. They touch going down the hill. Slow's going to go to the outside. So he's going to go outside again. He gets cross-rutted. Oh, and he goes down. Yami's going to get past him. Looks like Frost might be able to as well. Just barely gets past him. Doesn't make any contact. It doesn't look like. But this is the battle right here. We got Ryder right here from L Racing. Ooh. Slow must have got that over jump. It'll do it to you, especially if you're not used to it. These tracks like these 2025 tracks, especially if you are used to how they were ridden on, you have to ride completely different on some of this stuff because of how the overjump feature works. See, just like that. That's what I was talking about. You got to check up on stuff like that. Otherwise, that overjump will kill you as Slow comes flipping and flopping down the hill. And Clark's going to be sitting in front of him now for 14th, I believe. See if we can't find Mudcat right here. Boner airing up that up that step-up jump, and right in front of him we have Afer, our series host. A big shout out to Afer for taking over the MCC series as well. Hosting those races for the guys, keeping it alive. Heavily appreciate that. I know the guys on my team do as well, so they could be able to ride a little bit more. Mudcat cannot handle that two-stroke, it looks like. And the battle might be on for first place. I may be mistaken. It does look like the gap is closing between Misael and Grissom. And it looks like they're going to be getting into lappers in just a moment. Flying over those jumps. Holy crap. I'm not sure if we've seen him before in any races. He may be a fill-in. Not 100% sure. But he's putting some heat on as they're getting past 4D low right now. Being a good lapper. Shout out to 4D low. Give him some TV time for that performance as he throws a little oppo over the sky shot. I think that's what that jump called. Yeah. It's like Grissom was able to put a little bit more of a gap over Misael. Might be having some connection issues as well. Just got to hold on to it. He's had first this whole race. We're a little bit over halfway finished with our Moto 1 right now. He's making it look good. It's like 818 and Trollo might be having something going on. There's 40 low. Oh, these riders are pretty close together back here. That's who was that back there and nearly loops it. Big Red nearly loops it on the downside of that jump. A little too much gas. As 818 makes a mistake, goes off the track. Trollo's right there. Might have some battle in here in just a moment between these two. Trollo goes deep. 818 trying to keep it low on the ground, and the gas on. 818 with a significantly better drive going down to hit that jump. And sneaking up on this battle right now is Q, who you've seen do pretty good in some previous races. I'm pretty sure he's won a moto before, if not an overall. I don't know why I went to the trees just then. Looks like they've learned to check up a little bit more for that downhill jump right there. And Q is just inching and inching away, but so is Big Red. Now all within 5 seconds of each other, it looks like. Even less, maybe 3 or 4. Q taking that inside line. Big Red and Trollo taking the out. Q going for the inside. Not quite able to get fast or get in front of Trollo. These guys are riding respectful, which is good. going to see some action here in just a second with these guys going back and forth with each other. Q gets past Trollo finally. Trollo messed up that corner a little bit, and I think, yeah, I think Big Red either made a mistake or went down, as the gap between these two guys and him is extended significantly. Grissom still in first, Misael in second, A18 in third, and we're watching the battle for fourth and fifth on the screen right now. 818 in third place, getting past a lapper, Hentai, on a white and blue bike. Blue flames, it's funky looking. Hentai looking fresh for the stream. So I always love it when the guys send in... Oh, shoot! Did a trick for the gram. I always love it when the guys throw on some, what's it called? I'm streaming. Whoever just joined.
I know. I saw you're in the streaming.
Okay.
I took a break to eat.
All good.
What are you doing?
I'm commentating the race right now for the HDR Draft League.
Ooh. Are you on YouTube?
Yeah.
Should I not be in this chat, or is it okay?
Probably not for right now.
I don't see you streaming on YouTube. Oh wait, yeah you are. Never mind.
We got Q and Trollo still going at it together. Less than a bike length apart between the two of them. This is a really tricky section because of these split lane. You want to try and stay as fast as possible, so you want to like cut through a little bit. This Q goes a little bit deep. Oh, cuts out to the outside. That was an interesting line from him. Nearly get into it. Q's gonna prevail with the outside line. Get a little bit better of a drive. I think we're gonna have 3 laps left after they complete the one that they're on right now. We got 818 about to lap Apex Queb. Apex is sitting in 22nd place right now. Ooh. As he hit a track marker, gonna let 818 get by. Like a good lapper, boner air for the gram. We got McStovepipe just in front of him, who is sitting in 21st. A18 doesn't have a whole lot of time he's got to make up on Misael to be able to get his position, simply because of how many cuts he has. Just because I am curious, I'm going to check the penalties. It seems like a lot of guys are getting a lot of penalties. Frost with 2, 4, 8. Holy crap. 2, 4, 8, 11, 12, 15, 16 seconds of cuts. Holy crap. Where's Misael? 3, 1, 1, 2. So he's sitting at 7 seconds of cuts. I saw somebody with 2, 5 seconds, I think. Yeah, Raydog. 10, 11, 12, 13. Holy crap, guys. Keep it on the track. Grey Dog's probably in like 9th right now. All those cuts are making him sit in 11th. We got a battle going on. Holy crap. Trollo, Q, Cerrito. Trevor, they're getting some lappers now. This will make it interesting. A little bit more action. With a little bit more obstacles, excuse me. Ooh, oh my god, no way he held on to that. Swapping all over the place, this Q's finally catching up to 818. Looking to get that position back from earlier that he was fighting for. Ooh, Q hits the track marker. There goes Trollo flying past him, capitalizing off of that mistake. Q is on track to catch up to 818 right now, who is just now trying to get past the Lapper Terror. Trollo goes down. A little bit too much rear end leaned. A little bit of a scrub over the sky shot. 818 trying to get past this Lapper. This Lapper does not want to let him pass, though. Okay, 818 taking that outside line. Q's going to do the same. Ooh, 818 getting a little bit crooked. Q catching right back up to his rear wheel now. As soon as our leader Grissom crosses the finish line in just a moment, we're only going to have 2 more laps left in this Moto 1. Our leader has crossed the finish line now. Ryder letting the leaders by. Catching up to Mudcat right now. See if he affects this battle at all. Ooh! Man, I don't know what happened there. Maybe a little bit too much lean. Q goes down. Man, I was looking forward to watch these guys going at it on these last couple of laps. Mudcat checking out to let the leaders by. Good heads up riding from him. Looks like Trollo and Big Red are pretty close together. These guys right here, yeah. Third place to 7th place, all somewhat fairly close together in the grand scheme of things. Everybody else kind of spaced out. Aw, Big Red loses traction a little bit. Bounces around, Trollo gets past him. Ooh, and Trollo does the same thing, loses the traction and bounces around. Rear end comes out from under him. Big Red going to be able to make the pass back for 5th place. As they're about to catch up to Mudcat now and lap him. Throwing a little bit of style over the sky shot. Mudcat freestyling, using up all of the track and some of not of the track. I think he scared Big Red just then, took that wide line on the right side of the track. Looks like Q and 818 are still sitting pretty separated, as Q is in front of him now. And last lap, and it looks like it's the Grissom show. Got out front early, stayed out front. Misael challenging him just a couple of times, but ultimately holding a 12-second lead over him. So as long as he stays up, doesn't have anything catastrophic happen, it's his race. He's just dancing and hopping around, making it look easy. Oh, goes a little deep. Holy crap, I'm surprised he didn't crash there. He's got this thing down to a science. Hit that braking bump just right. Comes up a little short. Doesn't mean anything. He's got 12 seconds. He can take a nap. Take a nap and it wouldn't even matter. Ooh, looks like he hopped out of the berm just then. Misael gaining on him. He's gotta quit doing that. Only a couple more corners left for Grissom. Just gonna round off this Moto 1 with a victory. One sweeper left. One jump, one valley. That's gonna be Grissom taking home your first place. I'm gonna set this right here and let you guys watch the riders finish. I have to make a phone call real quick. All right, and it's going to be Grissom in first, Misael in second, Q in third, A18 fourth, K-Dubs, only one on the Honda in fifth, Big Red sixth, Triller seventh, Ho-Chi in eighth, Harry Starfish in ninth, Slow in 10th, Frost at 11th, Yami 12th, Ray Dog 13th, Clark 14th, Afer 15th, Mudcat 16th, Terran 17th, Turbo in 18th, Zorito in 19th, Stovepipe 20th, Apex 21st, Hentai 22nd, Rider 23rd, 40 low. Couldn't finish the moto, and that'll have him DNFing in 24th. I'm going to put us on a brief intermission, and we'll be back for Moto 2 in just a little bit. After Hentai crosses the finish line. I just heard the horn. You know what that means? It's race time. Get to hear it twice. Shows you how serious they are about racing. I don't know what I'm talking about sometimes. What I do know is Moto 2 is about to get started in just a second. Where are our riders at? Can never find the dang start gate on this track. Racing kicks ass. Appreciate it, man. Our revs are up already. See if Gris can go 2 for 2. He's got a whole bunch of riders doing wheelies right off the start. And he gets it again. Holy crap. Whole shot Moto 1, whole shot Moto 2. He won Moto 1, but Raydog wants a piece of it. Ooh, as he gets a little bit crooked up. Zorito with a really good start. Apex with a good start as well. Seeing some guys that were out back in Moto 1, out front in Moto 2. See 818 getting in the front just a little bit. But Grissom is going to be in first place, just where he was. Ooh, Misael crashes, Zorito crashes, whole bunch of riders all on top of each other. Slow, trying to thread the needle between Apex and Q. Apex goes down. Q nearly jumps off the track. 818's right there, right behind Q now. Slow is also behind 818. So these riders battling it out in Moto 1. Yami trying to sneak up into this a little bit. Jumps off the track. Loses traction a little bit. Ooh, Slow. Broke traction. Nearly crashed just then. Going down that hill. You got Raydog still sitting behind Grissom right now. Grissom does what he did in Moto 1. This is going to be his race. I think the only people that can contend against him are 818 and Misael is in 6th place right now. So he's got some working up to do to really be able to cement his chances in getting an overall win. See him, Grissom with the purple goggles, pulling away from Raydog. Very impressive start to this race from Raydog. Again, he didn't do too hot in Moto 1. Went significantly better now. Q right on his rear wheel. I'm gonna see if he can make a pass. This section could be tricky. Oh! And they both make a mistake. Slow gets past the both of them. Q goes down. So Slow is going to take over 2nd place right now. And the battle for 3rd looks like it's going to be 4 wide in just a moment. Misael catching up. He's now sitting in 5th place. Past 818. He didn't pass 818. Oh, Q goes down. Drone cam rules. To be honest with you, dude, I don't think motocross the game is going to be good at all. Knowing some of the guys that are making it and the things that are being done, it's going to be just a better version of MX versus ATV, maybe with better physics. You're going to have to pay for every bike individually, probably every track individually, and you won't have the freedom you'll have with this game, I don't think. Especially with the mods. But I like this game, and once Nico and all of them transfer over to solely motocross the game, hopefully someone who cares a little bit more about this game will take it over and do some stuff. So You just got a train of riders right now for the battle for third place. It's a short train. Only 4 cars long. Slow as the engine. Misael is a caboose. They're staying right on top of each other, looks like. Ooh, Raydog. Where did he come from? Oh no, he was up there. Excuse me. Misael gotta get past Raydog. Slow makes a mistake. A18 gets past him. Like I said, all 4 of these riders right on top of each other, racing pretty clean. Grissom holding on to that first place. Quarter way through this motor right now. Slow makes a mistake. Has to jump off the track. Hops back on. Looking to maybe get back past Raydog. Ooh! They get together just a little bit. Not sure if Raydog tried shutting him down right there or what. But Slow able to get past him. Oh my god! Q made a mistake! Or no, 818 makes a mistake. Misael collects him. Slow runs into Misael's bike. Raydog gonna triumph through those mistakes. And that's gonna shuffle the positions right here as Slow and Misael are sitting right on top of each other again. Ooh, Misael with a mistake. Slow's gonna keep it on moving. Now I think that Grissom has just got the speed where they do not, so I'm not sure if catching up is going to be an option as 818 tries to push Raydog wide. 818 takes himself out. Raydog gets pushed off the track. Slow's going to get past 818. And it gets right on the rear wheel of Raydog, practically touching going into that corner. .818 getting back on Slow's rear wheel. Looks like Slow's going to go for the inside right here. Raydog for the out. Slow with a super fast pass right there on Raydog. Raydog didn't even see it coming. Slow hops off the track just a little bit. Raydog makes the pass back. Slow and Raydog got to keep playing with themselves, and 818 is going to sneak right up on them, get them both if they're not careful. I was saying Yami's in the battle, so these guys must have cuts. Where's Yami at? He's right there. He is in 4th place track position, I believe, but there's another battle right behind these 3 guys. So 818 definitely has cuts. And so does Slow. Enough for Yami to be considered in front of him while being 3 or 4 seconds behind. But I can hear his bike, and it won't be too long before he gets up into the position to actually make a physical pass. You see Yami right there. Got Misael and Q all trying to get up into that 2nd place, but Yami doesn't even need to worry about it. He just needs to get close to him and stay on the track. Oh, who is that just went down? Raydog goes down. Oh, and unfortunately, he doesn't turn around, so he's going to get more cuts. And Yami doesn't care. I mean, he's just riding. I mean, all he has to do is kind of just stay where he is right now as long as nobody pulls away on him. But we got the rider who is in 2nd place. Actually, on track position is in 4th. And then the guy behind him, or no, the guy in front of him is behind him. And so is the next guy in front of him. Oh, Raydog goes down. Q tags his bike, but he doesn't go down. Who's that right behind him? Slow. Oh no, who's that? Yami! He was doing so good. Gets the overjump. Slow narrowly avoids him. So that's going to give 2nd place to Misael. Head back over to the battle between him and Q. excuse me, him and 818. I didn't realize I misspoke just then. Ooh, 818. Just a little crossed up. He's going to fall back. That is not a good spot to crash on. It's like he's going to hop off the track so Q can get past. Not to interfere. And now Q is going to be considered in the third place position, all cuts included. We got 818 and Q right near each other. And it's looking like it did in Moto 1 right now, with Grissom having 12 seconds over Misael. And second through 8th place, all kind of sitting pretty close together, all within 10 seconds of each other. Got Big Red and Ray Dog right on top of each other right now. Yami trying to get back up into this battle because he can get second place. All he has to do is just stay up and push up just a little bit. Yami's still sneaking up. Won't be too long and he'll be considered to be in front of Q. And Slow goes down. Yami runs into the back of him. Oh no. He tried being good and not hopping out in front of the other riders, but it looks like Yami just didn't have the time to divert his course. So we'll have Big Red and Ray Dog still kind of sitting on top of each other right now. Our actual track position, I mean... No, I guess they're right where they're supposed to be at. And Misael and 818 still sitting fairly close to each other. Q has more cuts. Ooh! Oh man, I thought Misael was going to T-bone him. A little bit over halfway through our Moto 2 right now. And the battles are looking good. Mainly the same guys from Moto 1. But positions are changing just about every lap. Now, I do believe, with this being round 4, about halfway through the season, I do believe we wanted to only do 8 races. It's been fun so far. Been a nice little wild card race series. Do some funky stuff with some funky dudes. A lot of real fast guys in this series. Ooh, his Q loses the rear end. 818 is going to be able to get past him. And that's going to put 818 probably up into third place, provided Q doesn't get up and going too fast. And we got Ray Dog and Slow. Looks like they're fairly close to each other. Slow goes for that inside. Oh, just clipped that rut right there. The braking bump right there. Does a front flip. And then gets T-boned by Yami. I think that's the second time Yami has gotten into Slow. I know he is not happy. Seems like every time Slow goes down, Yami gets collected. That is not good. Might have a little bit of drama between these two riders. Slow goes down. Yami nearly avoids him. And as soon as he saw him hit the ground, a little bead of sweat was dripping down Yami's forehead. And Raydog has enough cuts where Yami's just got to get up just a little bit more. I mean, Raydog must have a lot for Yami to be that far away and still be considered to be in front of him in just a moment. Oh, no, it's extended actually to 4 seconds, so please excuse me there. And all of our race leaders kind of sitting fairly far away from each other. Got 818, who I think is, yep, in second place track position. But he has cuts, so I was going to say Misael is in front of him. And we have Grissom still in the lead with flying colors. We'll head back over a little bit further back in the pack and see if we can't catch some riders battling it out. Got 3 right here. Who do we got? We got Clark, Harry Starfish, and Terror all going at it. I already got some riders getting lapped right now by our race leader. Guys thought they were gonna be a little bit closer than what they are. Oh, here we go. The 2 MCC riders battling it out. Ooh, as they touched, Mudcat bumps Zorito. I'm sure they're waiting at each other, waiting for the fans. Who knows? Mudcat loses the rear end just a little bit. Zorito going to be able to pull away. Ooh. Mudcat goes down. That battle was short-lived. Got a little bit of action, though. Got Hentai with the funky bike. The Funky Flames. K-Dubs, who we were looking at earlier on the Honda. Sitting in 9th. Aether right here, series host. Can't tell if that's a custom set of gear or not, because it was like equally as dirty. Seek just goes down. Stay still for a second. What do you wear? What is that? Seek getting lapped by Grissom. Okay, it's Fox. Okay, I thought it was just like a funky base set. Can't really make nothing out on it. It looks like a Neapolitan ice cream like you would get from Food Lion. But Aether's just trucking along. Got 2 minutes left in this moto. Probably, or, excuse me, almost 3 minutes left in this moto. Probably 4 laps, if I were to assume. One thing I didn't check on in Moto 1, excuse me for that, was the lap times. So let's check out lap times. So they're actually a little bit closer than I thought. I thought that Grissom for sure would have a pretty decent faster lap than some of the other guys. Oh, the replica of his real gear is pretty sick. But we're looking at 3 218s, a 219, a couple 20s, 21s, and then there's a big gap right here between Big Red and Raydog with 3 seconds, and it's all kind of sits fairly close to each other from there. See if we can't find our race leaders again. We got Q right here. Since Misael is in front of him, there he is. Still, our leaders are kind of separated a bunch. So not too many guys real tight anymore. Just kind of spanned out. Got Yami right there. Here we go. This might be it. These guys are all pretty close together. The lone Honda in 7th place. Making Uncle Ronnie proud, okay, Dubs. It seems like for these classic races, the Kawasaki seem to prevail. I remember on Southwick, the KX125 was the way to go, and it does seem that's the move for here is the KX250, but again, K-Dub's proving that maybe not. Maybe you can make some stuff happen with the Hondas. So he's trying to get around Yami right now as Yami jumps off the track, gonna be able to make the pass. Yami does have cuts, so I don't think it really matters. K-Dub's still sitting in 7th. But he might get another pass. I don't know if that is Apex, who is a lapper up ahead. 3 laps left to go. Ooh, Yami gets a little bit crossed up. Does a little front flip. Trillo gonna be able to get past him. I don't think Yami's gonna let that stick though. See if he'll be able to retaliate here in just a moment. Looks like Apex made a mistake, so Trollo's going to be trying to get past him in just a second. Apex taking the big line. And he crashes. Looks like Yami nearly avoids his bike. He's like, anytime anybody goes down in front of him, he's puckering. Would be too after seeing what's happened to him just in this race alone. Trillo is sitting in 8th right now. If you look at your scoreboard on the left side of the screen, it does appear just about everybody is about this separated down the board. I mean, you may have 1 or 2 outliers, but not very many battles going on late into this race. Just riders clicking laps. Probably ready for this thing to be just about over. Got Ryder from L Racing. I don't think we've had much TV time on him. As he jumps over Frost, who made a mistake, capitalizes on it. I know it's a struggle for these bikes on this type of track. I'm sure these guys are ready to get this over with. Got Turbo right there. I got Grissom, race leader. Looks like he's about to lap Mudcat. See if Mudcat's gonna let him by. He might put up a fight. I don't know. Unpredictable with this guy right here. Grissom with a little scrub over the sky shot. Ooh, funky line. Little oppo. We're going to accuse this man of using Kaizo because I don't think I've seen him crash once. He is Mr. Consistent. Oh my god, look at that hole forming right there. This is gnarly. Because it just looked too bad on the screen, but I'm sure that's like terrible for the riders. Where'd he go? There he is. And we got a race leader. About to hit this white flag for the final time this afternoon. Ooh. Little kicker right there. Got that rear end. Looks like it went a little bit further to the left than he wanted it to. Solid ride from Grissom. A little bit further ahead from Misael than he was in Moto 1. But if he holds on to it, doesn't have any catastrophic failures between now and then, gonna be Grissom 1-1. Perfect night for him. I don't know how he qualified, but whole shot Moto 1, win Moto 1, whole shot Moto 2, win Moto 2. Pretty solid night. Ooh, just as I was saying, Mr. Consistent. Larry Loop out. Going up the hill. Oh, what happened to Misael? He's dropped back another 10 seconds. Mudcat, what are you doing? He's not the sharpest light bulb in the shed. I don't know, Misa almost had a significant crash or something, but he is now sitting... Okay. Maybe scoring messed up. I don't know. Something happened. Let's find our race leader again. What is going on up here? These guys are just getting freaky at the top of the hill. Grissom's trying to take it easy. Not make too many mistakes. Five more corners to go. For Grissom in Moto 2 to get the 1-1 and the overall. It's going to be Grissom taking the win. McStovepipe crossing the finish line as well. Go ahead and let our riders cross. For those of you watching, I just want to say thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Hit the like button too. It helps me out a whole bunch. Thanks to Afer for putting this stuff on. So, if you look at our standings on the left side of your screen right now, Grissom, of course, going 1-1. Q in second, Misael in third, 818 in fourth, Big Red fifth, Raydog sixth, K-Dubs in seventh, Trillo in eighth, Slow in ninth, Yami in 10th, Ho-Chi in 11th, Ryder 12th, Frost 13th, Clark in 14th right now. Hasn't crossed the finish line yet. There he is. Terror in 15th. And then we got Turbo 16th, Harry Starfish in 17th, Mudcat 18th, Cerrito 19th, Hentai 20th, Afer 21st, Apex 22nd, Stovepipe 23rd. That'll conclude the live stream, guys. Appreciate you guys for watching. I'll catch you later.